Hello, my wonderful friends. Magus with you again today. And today we're going to talk about Meister Eckhart in our Mystic series. Meister Eckhart, he was a monk and a scholar of the Dominican order. He had an experience with God. For him, it was much more than just book learning. It was something that he lived and was. His writings scared the Catholic Church. He was drug into a sort of inquisition at the end of his life for heresy. He wrote things such as, "Is this not a holy trinity? The firmament, the earth, our bodies? And is it not an act of worship to hold a child and till the soil and lift a cup? And communion, first seek that from your lover's soul before anything offered from a priest." And as you can imagine, organized religion would not appreciate such words. At the end of his life, he had to publicly defend himself, and he was rejected by the church that he had served his whole life. But do you know what? It doesn't matter. When you are in God and God is in you, all those childish things of position, they fade away. All that matters is love and peace and joy. I want to share some of his poems with you and just let them resonate with that spirit inside of you. This one is "When I was the forest, when I was the stream, when I was the forest, when I was still the field, when I was every hoof, foot, fin, and wing, when I was the sky itself. No one ever asked me, did I have a purpose? No one ever wondered, was there anything I might need? For there was nothing I could not love. It was when I left all we once were that the agony began. The fear and questions came, and I wept, in tears I had never known before. So I returned to the river, I returned to the mountains. I asked for their hand in marriage again. I begged to wed every object and creature. And when they accepted, God was ever present in my arms. And he did not say, "Where have you been?" For then I knew my soul, every soul, has always held him. This one is called "Why So Many Souls." When were you last really happy? Let that experience ferment. Bring it to mind once in a while. Surely in the genius of that past moment when you danced, you would not have wanted a constable to have knocked on your door or have said you just entered a restricted ground. Why are there so many stars and souls with no end in sight for them? Because nothing can interrupt God when he is having fun creating. This one is called "Love Does That." All day long, a little burro labors, sometimes with heavy loads on her back, and sometimes just with worries about things that bother only burros. And worries, as we know, can be more exhausting than physical labor. Once in a while, a kind monk comes to her stable and brings a pear, but more than that, he looks into the barrow's eyes and touches her ears And for a few seconds, the burro is free and even seems to laugh, because love does that. Love frees. This one is entitled, "But He Wanted Me." I could not bear to touch God with my own hand when He came within my reach, but He wanted me to hold Him. How God solved my blessed agony, who can understand? He turned my body into His. That is union, when you and the Father are one breath, one spirit, one body, one mind. Asha. I'd like to give you an opportunity to be one with good spirit, to make that conscious decision to be love, to be peace, to be joy, to be good spirit. It's the Christ mind. There's a misconception that people are born again, are saved, or that they get life from the death of Jesus. People get life born again from the life of Jesus. Life cannot come out of death. There was not an angry God who sacrificed His Son, because God is not angry. God is love. God is peace. God is kind. The Son came willingly to bring the vibration of God back to mankind, the vibration of love and peace and kindness that had been lost. He conquered sin and death. He lived a perfect life, and He offers you, come, follow me. I am the truth, the way, and the life. He brings us into alignment with good spirit by receiving His Spirit, His mind inside of us, that we are children of God. It's a conscious decision to come back to our nature. We come from God and we are made of God. So what I'd like you to do right now, if you choose to pray with me, say, good Spirit, I love you. I believe I come from you and I am made of you. I am a child of God. I accept the Christ mind that I am a child of God. I ask you, Spirit of God, to fill me and help me to live this out in my life, to be love, to be peace, to be joy, to be kind, and to change this world back to the mind of God, back to Asha. Amen. I love you guys. You are a blessing to me. I don't know if you know what it means to me. Every time you hit that like button and you comment on my videos, it brings out just joy in me that I can't even explain. It's a connection with you. I know it seems silly hitting up a little thumbs up or leaving a comment, but it touches me. I will always keep preaching Asha and good spirit. It just comes out of me. Nothing could stop that. But I thought it was important that I tell the few of you. Sometimes in a video, there might be only 5 comments, and it's usually a lot of the same people, and it's a family, and it means something to me. And I love every one of you so much. And so I just wanted to thank you for what you do for me. You guys are always thanking me for blessing you. I wanted you to know how much you bless me. I love, love, love you. and we'll see you tomorrow.